We're always told to give our kids everything, every book, every course, every advantage. But what happens when that exact strategy, just flooding them with knowledge, actually starts to backfire? It's this crazy paradox we're going to unpack right now. And you know what? You really did. You poured your time, your money, your heart and soul into making sure he had every single opportunity to learn and to grow. I mean, you checked off every single box, right? The best online courses, stacks of books on every topic you could think of, even one-on-one tutors to help with the tough stuff. You built what should have been the perfect system. And then it happens. That spark, that natural curiosity you worked so hard to build up, it just starts to flicker out. Even with everything he could possibly need, the one thing that actually matters, his own drive, it's gone. So here's the thing. This is the whole problem right here. Knowledge by itself isn't power. Not at all. Without the skill to actually process it, to connect the dots, to really think about it, all that knowledge becomes this heavy weight, and it can literally crush a child's natural love of learning. And you start noticing these little things, right? He's technically studying, but you can just tell the fire's gone. He can cram the facts for a test, but there's this deep down feeling that he doesn't really believe he gets it. He's learning what he's told to learn, but he has absolutely no idea why. And pretty soon, that quiet, internal struggle, well, it's not so quiet anymore. It goes from something you just kind of feel is wrong to something you hear loud and clear. Now, when you hear this, it is so easy to think it's just laziness, but it's not. This is a total cry for help. This is the sound of someone who's been handed an entire library of information, but was never taught how to actually organize it on the shelves, how to make sense of it all. And look, if nothing changes, this downward spiral is, well, it's sadly predictable. It kicks off with him just pretending to study. Then it gets worse. He starts lying, saying, yeah, I'm fine, I got this, when he's really not. And eventually, it can end with him just shutting down, withdrawing from everything to escape the pressure. But here's the most important part. That future, it is not written in stone. Not at all. This spiral can be stopped, and you can turn it all around. There is a way out. The whole secret is to shift our focus. It's not about stuffing more what into their heads. It's about teaching them how to think. And thinking isn't some magic thing you're born with. No way. It's a skill. A practical, learnable skill, like learning to ride a bike. It's about asking the right questions, connecting ideas, and figuring out a problem before you just jump to an answer. It's the tool that turns all that useless information into real, genuine understanding. And once you start focusing on thinking, that scary downward spiral, it completely flips. It becomes a path to confidence. Within a month, you'll hear that little click of understanding. Oh, I get it. A little while later, you'll hear that pride, that ownership. Hey, I did it myself. And then, the best part, purpose comes back. I finally know why this matters. I mean, just look at this. This is the change, side by side. Every single one of those heartbreaking phrases gets replaced with one of empowerment. I can't do it turns into, I did it myself. I don't care becomes, I know why I need this. This isn't just a mood swing. It's a huge shift from being a passive bucket for facts to being an active, confident thinker. And at the end of the day, this isn't really about getting better grades. I mean, sure, that'll probably happen. But the real win, the real reason we do this, it's about seeing that spark, that genuine joy and curiosity come back. It's about bringing that light back to their eyes. So, if any of this sounds familiar, if this is hitting home for you at all, the next step couldn't be easier. Just go down to the comments and type 2 simple words. I'm coming. You do that, and we'll send you a link to a totally free webinar. And that's where we get into the really good stuff. We move past the why and get right into the how, the actual practical tools and strategies you can start using with your child like today. So I'll just leave you with this one question to chew on. The real puzzle isn't how to escape from having too much knowledge. It's how do you find your way back from that feeling of loss? The loss of interest, the loss of confidence, the loss of purpose. Because figuring that out, well, that's everything.